Are you looking for the best microjob sites online? Then this video is for you. My name is Michael and I've tested hundreds of different ways to make some extra money online, and many viewers have asked me for an updated list of the best microtask platforms, so therefore I decided to record this video where I will show you 6 realistic ways to do microtasks and earn some extra money. Before I go over the 6 options I want to show you, let's first explain a little bit about what microtasks are and what you can expect in case you're new to it. Because microtasks can of course be defined in many different ways. How I define it and how most microtasks do is that it's more like some, for example, social media task. It can also some kind of be a type of data entry task. So what it is not in this video here is not focused on, for example, paid surveys and paid offers. In my definition, that is not actually what I define as these microtask platforms there. I do have plenty of information about paid offers and paid service, so if you're interested in that, you can just watch some of my other videos here. I will also leave a link below to an overview of the best service sites and get paid to sites in different countries, so you can go there if that's what you're interested in. But here we'll focus on these platforms that, for example, offer these small social media tasks, small data entry tasks or so. And the advantage of this is that it's something you can do no matter where you live. There will be options no matter where you live, and also you can basically always find tasks on some of these platforms. Just be aware that in general, microtask does not always pay very well. You have to be critical. Some of them pay decently, some of them pay very low salary, some of them just average. So be critical. Also be aware that some microtask platforms, the tasks are created by other users. So sometimes, they might ask you to do some unethical things, so be very critical with the tasks that you actually accept, not to put yourself in any kind of weird situation or not to participate in any kind of unethical things. I'm not saying that these specific platforms allowing that or anything. I'm just saying in general, when we talk about microtasks, why you have to be a little bit critical. But it can be an easy way to earn a bit extra as long as you do it with the right expectations and do not expect to become rich or earn a full-time income or anything like that. And I will now show you 6 platforms where you can do this. They have different type of tasks, so no matter your preferences and where you're from, you can find something that might be interesting for you. You can just use one of them, all of them, however many you want. That's completely up to you. But let's now get started with the list. It's not such a prioritized list because which of them are the best really depends on your personal preferences for the type of task you want to do. So the first platform I want to show you is called Timebox. And if you're looking for these type of small social media type of tasks, things there, then this is actually my favorite site because it does actually pay more than most other sites like that. And it has a low payout threshold. You can join from all countries, only need to earn $5 to withdraw. And it also offers many other ways to earn, so you can boost your earnings. But if you want to do the small tasks, you just go to the earn section, then you go to tasks, and then you can see somewhere you need to type a number, somewhere you need to sign up for something, where you need to join a Telegram channel, visit a website, all these different things like the small tasks. You can easily see the instructions, you can see how much you get paid there, and it has quite a few tasks like this, and the pay is in general decent compared to many of these type of tasks on other platforms. The next platform I want to talk about is called Sprout Gigs, because this is very popular microtask platform. This is what it's specialized in, and you can see right now it has almost 600 jobs, and many of them you can do from all countries. But this is one of the platforms where you really have to be critical, because not all of them pay well, and some of them are also asking you to do things where I would definitely recommend that you do not participate in it, like what I would define in some cases as, for example, Gmail, create an account, verified account. Do not create a verified Gmail account for someone else, for example. You have no idea what they will use that for, and you would get 8 cents for, that's something like that for me. I would just stay completely away from that. But there are plenty of other small tasks you can do easily, but really be critical here. And to be completely honest, it's definitely not my favorite platform, but I mention it because it has so many different tasks from basically all countries there. But what I particularly don't like about it is that it has a very high fee when you withdraw. They charge up to 20% fee, so you don't get paid much, and then they take 20%. So the only reason I put it in this video that it's one of the biggest of these micro job platforms and one of the most popular. So I wanted to also show you, yes, there are many tasks, but many people then forget to tell you, be critical, for example, of the task, and be aware aware that they will charge a huge fee when you withdraw. If you can accept that, then you definitely can find many tasks here. So whether it's for you or not, that that really depends on your personal preferences. Next, we have High Micro. This can be used both on the website and through a phone on the app there. You can see both for Android devices and iOS devices. These are kind of what I would call like AI training tasks, data entry tasks. You could see, for example, you need to like draw a box around an object, categorize the scene in an image, transcribe audio to text, track the same object across frames in a video, like different tasks like that. This is a platform you can join from basically all countries. Also, as you can see, you will also get paid weekly via PayPal or Bitcoin. So I do like they have that flexibility there. Next option here is a little bit different. It's called Fancy Hands. It's actually only for the US. All the other platforms here in this video are basically from all other countries. But this is a type of what you can say like almost virtual assistants. You can go and see the jobs there, and then you can read more about what it actually offers. It offers quite high pay, up to $7 per task there, and then it can even go up from there. What you will be doing is for example, like making phone calls on behalf of other people, scheduling appointments, tracking down the best price for something, finding hotels, and data entry, like different type of phone calls, all kind of like jobs like that. So small type of task, but more kind of a virtual assistant without necessarily having to commit to a huge amount of time. But as you can see, if you live in the US, it does pay quite well. Next, we have OneForma, which also has quite a few different type of microtasks. You can go to the job section. You can see it can be data collection, translation, correction, judging, post-editing, annotation. You can see different options. Many of them are available worldwide. You can always, like if you sign up with it, you can learn more about it before you actually apply. You need to be approved first. See, for example, this one here, that's of course only in very specific location, but then you would also earn up to like $9 per video there. The others that will depend on the task. It doesn't have as many tasks as some of the other platforms, but it can be a platform worth checking out because some of the jobs here can be quite interesting and pay decently. The last platform I want to talk about is called ClickWorker. Here you can find all type of small tasks, micro tasks, and you can join from basically all countries there. Also has flexible payout options. You can see they have like example of where you have to like take pictures somewhere, then you have to show up physically there, but it can also be like small data entry tasks from home. And in general, it does have a decent amount of tasks. Personally, I don't have great experiences with their support, but I know that some people really like the variety of the tasks here. So whether it's for you or not, that really depends on your personal preferences, but it can be one of the platforms worth checking out also if you're interested in small micro tasks. So as you can see, there are quite a few different types of microtasks you can do completely for free. You just need to do it with the right expectations, and you need to be critical and make sure you choose the right type of platforms for you. But this gave you a good idea of the options that are there. I do have more information about all these platforms. I actually have a full list on my website. And there you can find an overview, you can find all the joining links for these platforms, and there are actually even more platforms on that list. So if you want to join even more different platforms and have more opportunities, you can go there. You can find full tutorials of each platform there. So make sure to check that out below. And also, if you have any experiences you want to share yourself with microtasks online or any of these platforms, feel free to share the comments below. I would love to hear from you there. And also, if this video helped you, make sure to hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out next time I release a video with tips and tricks about different ways to make money online.